I feel like smashing. I'm just trying to get your mind over it.
It will not go.
Get your mind over. Though you not mistakenly call the person's name, please. It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. You know mistakenly call no.
Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the So Nigerian podcast.
Yes, sir.
Today we have an interesting guest because we're going to be talking about heartbreak. Break fast. Everybody go to break fast. And you'll be a liar if you said you've not experienced heartbreak before.
Can't relate, man.
But then this topic is for you. You know, you just finished crying or you're just in the middle and listening to this podcast, you know, thinking about that guy or that babe. We're here for you as usual. But before we go on, we have an interesting guest, you know. We have our delusion queen. A delusionist.
I mean, it saves me from a lot of overthinking.
Yeah. So you just live. I know, I like that lifestyle. Just
like, be delusional.
Be delusional. Just live in your mind. So, Abbietayo, finest, best in beauty.
Celeb.
Oh, you guys are
celeb. Yeah, how are you doing now? How you feeling?
Fine. Thank you for having me.
If you guys don't know her, for those of you that don't know her, introduce yourself now. Tell the
My
people.
name is Abbietayo. On social media, I'm known as Onion Cider.
Where did you coin that name from? What inspired the name Onion Cider?
Onion Cider. Let's see.
You like onions?
Well, you know, onion has a lot of benefit, and I feel like if it's a juice, it will do like more good to the community.
Onion juice.
Yes, onion cider, like apple cider.
You put onion for smoothie.
Yes. No, do you know that?
You put onion cider smoothie.
If my sweetie,
oh, no,
I think we are reaching now. You know,
but I mean, it's still juice now.
If my suya doesn't have onion, I don't think I'm going to eat it. That's it.
All right, now fair enough. But before we go on, make sure you listen on Spotify and all podcast platforms.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe and like. Share to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend.
And comment how you feel.
And your ex, because heartbreak episode as well. just share to him or her. So moving on.
Yeah.
What's heartbreak now? Have you guys ever experienced heartbreak? Because I know they fall in love, so I know they know what is heartbreak.
If I speak, if you let me speak today,
don't speak too much, please. Don't speak too much, please. Yeah, besides we start from you. You know, you as a delusional queen, it's evident that you need to have heartbreak once in a while or more.
You mean it's even the heartbreak that maybe
this thing is giving me anxiety. But like, okay. Let's see my experience. Have I been having?
Just tell us if you've been heartbroken before. That's all we need to hear first.
Yes, I have.
How many times?
Let me guess. You've like 7 times.
7 times. They show for
you. They get them 3 times per year.
You know, like,
how many relationships do you want to be in your life?
Who told you that it's only relationship you can get heartbroken from?
Exactly, like.
Who wants to break my heart? Like,
yeah.
If you end the friendship, it's not heartbreak for me, because bro, like,
there's heartbreak friendship, you know. One of the most painful.
Do you know if talking stage breakup or heartbreak?
Let's not even start there.
Let me ask you: if me and you end our friendship today, is that heartbreak for you?
I know you're heartbreak now. I know to love you.
I don't know. This is the last Nigerian episode, by the way.
I don't even feel like
I know where I started this guy's life.
I will wake up, it's alright. But I'm sure that like talking stage heartbreak is actually
it's terrible.
No.
Take it from me.
I said
it's bad.
How many have you been in this year alone?
Talking stage heartbreak.
Talking stage heartbreak.
I've not really been in anyone this year. I started opening my dating from August.
From August.
Yes,
Now you're only
on a new season.
Why are you getting ready for what?
How much application fee?
Application
fee. Like we have to do one screening before you even pay.
So where do I apply?
On the internet, bang.
Let everybody see you.
Later now.
No.
Let fire shopping while.
I can't do that open. If you break person heart.
Please.
So.
But yeah, like, how do you guys think about like heartbreak as well? Because I just feel like people don't really know how difficult heartbreak is, because guys, it's actually very, very deep emotional feeling. Like when you're actually thinking about it, you actually be feeling emotions of sadness, anger. You don't even know how you're actually truly feeling, and then.
PTSD.
Hey.
It's so evident on our face.
It's when your stomach will start paining you. Especially when you hear the news, like your stomach just start doing somehow. Then it sprays to your heart. And your heart beating very fast. Then you'll be like, no, it can't be happening. You be delusional for that man. Like, no, now it's not that deep.
It's not real.
Yeah, your palms are not sweating because my palms sweat a lot. So it's just that sweating.
You just start hyperventilating. Like your body goes all cool. Say fuck.
Man, the way I'm feeling right now is,
I feel like I'm getting triggered.
Which
Which is that brush I'm remembering? Which is that brush?
What's his name?
What's his name?
Just like tracking.
No.
See, if you're ex and you're watching, it don't make sense, so, bro. Like, look at that. She's having PTSD. It's not easy.
So they used to break hearts of fine babes. I didn't know. I thought like they were the ones always doing it.
No. I don't think it's because of like fine babes. I feel like it's mostly delusional people. Like people that like
You've just been firing our shots since we started.
It's allowed.
No. Like sometimes I also happen to be delusional. So like I understand.
Everybody should be delusional.
You said that stuff on Twitter today where the guy said he just found out his babe was mad and she spent 8 months in psychiatric hospital before he started dating. You didn't see that tweet?
I didn't see it too.
Are you serious?
Is that a normal thing? What are you not talking about during talking stage?
No, like he didn't know. Do you understand?
How will you not know that?
Someone posted on Twitter said he has experienced it before when he was in uni. That his babe was in psychiatric hospital before the.
How mentally you person go to serve you breakfast?
No, mentally ill. Like it's not. Let's not.
You don't want to get there.
Yeah. I feel like mentally ill. It's just like, there are levels to this thing. Doesn't mean the baby is mad. She may just
yeah. But imagine like on a date to your babe, she can't start the true paper or something just randomly.
Is that mentally ill?
How did
you guys start dating without
seeing those mentally ill?
No, it could have just started in the relationship now. Like as you guys are together, she just starts developing some.
Yes, like it's the man. If you've dated your man.
Man.
There's a level that they will push it to. You can experience it. Don't worry. What are you telling me?
I always stand by the chance that like the old Yoruba men concept
agenda
is a misconception.
Do you know why? I feel like it's because you're a guy. You need to experience yourself in. Okay, that's why we have Igbo women. So don't worry. You meet your match in front.
Don't worry.
Are you serious?
You meet your match in front. Don't worry.
Igbo women were sweet.
Don't worry. I don't miss one Igbo woman.
You have experience, heartbreak experience, so you tell us.
No, tell us a story.
You tell us a story. Why don't you start from you, Dami? Let's start from Dami.
What's your worst heartbreak experience?
I don't fall in love. But on the real, this one, I'm not saying it's mine. I'm not
you heard a friend.
A friend of a friend. I just heard. It's just that like I said that the guy does the hyperventilate. Like she said, like very similar experiences. Like you even know what emotions to be feeling. You even know maybe you should be feeling anger, sadness. You even know maybe you should blame the person. You know you blame yourself. You just be so confused. So like it's a very, very difficult emotion to feel. And I feel like people don't really like how do you actually get over heartbreak? Like I always wonder. Because I feel like people do not necessarily like it's time. Time that's what helps in getting over heartbreak.
It's rebound, man. Just find somebody to
rebound.
Just find someone to rebound, man. Like
oh my God.
Why do you
It's getting a bit, Is it me or is this place so hot? Like is it me?
Have you done that before?
Is it what?
Have you done that?
But
found a rebound.
Rebound. Yeah. I mean, that's not how I process my heartbreak.
You don't actually support rebound.
I don't support it.
Why don't you support rebound?
It's not going to be fair on the other person.
No. I feel like rebound in the sense of like, the person, the reboundee. The reboundee knows that there's not really that much emotional attachment into it that you know. But like the one where you're like playing with the person's feelings and then the person.
I think it's sweeter when you're playing with the person's feelings.
That's what happens most times.
That's not what happens.
It's like when
there are people that have mutual consent and mutual belief that like we're just having fun. Like
okay, so do you mean rebound like when you're just smashing?
Yeah.
But not going to rebound with emotional attachment. Like okay.
For
example, like maybe I'm not using the person to get my ex.
Get over
jealous.
your ex. Get over your ex.
So we're going on dates and all that, and like we're posting it and all that. Yeah, that's like the kind of rebound. I'm not talking of smashing rebound. Well, that one works too, Sha. I
feel like that other one of putting feelings and emotions is even worse than just smashing, man. I feel like smashing, you're just trying to get your mind over it, man.
It will not go.
Get your mind over it. You're not mistakenly calling the person's name, please. It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. You're not mistakenly no.
I've heard of situations where I don't hear of situations where
I've heard no.
I've heard of situations where like I'm just during the rebound or like bro just started busting out tears. He didn't miss your ex during the rebound sex. Yeah, don't worry. Heartbreak is very hard. Like so like I feel like the best way to deal with this, in my own opinion, is just allow time. I feel like time is the best. What do you guys think? Isaac says rebound. I don't know what the fuck you're saying rebound, but yes.
I think that was like the best option for me.
How do you cope?
How do I cope?
How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it?
Like, first thing is to call my friends. To hear that I told you so, that, you know me, we said it before in the beginning, delusional. Abigail, these are the signs. I'm like, no, it's not like that. It's just you. So by the time I call them, most times my friends help me get over the whole heartbreak, you know.
How did they help you? Like, did they just what happened?
Just about make fun of me well.
So they're making fun of your pain.
Just laugh at
Who
the
are
lot.
your friends? I want to meet them.
Oh my God, please, they're like really good. You laugh at it small. Say, don't worry. Amy has broken up with you, but we are here. You know, we are here for you. I mean, so yeah, I have that.
But like, do you guys believe this concept of like, okay, like when a couple just breaks up, the female will feel it more than the guy at the early stages, and then when the babe now starts then the guy will start feeling it.
Let me know. I used to think that men don't feel all these things. True. I feel like they don't feel heartbroken.
Serious?
I'm serious. I don't think they feel heartbroken.
Why?
I do think men don't feel heartbroken.
Why?
They just have this nonchalance. Yeah.
It's the world's assumption that men need to be stoic.
Nah. So when I like saw a tweet where some guy was like, you know, when you're expecting her to call you, and I'm like, what? You guys feel this way too? Are you serious? Now that's crazy.
So some time ago, someone broke up with me, and like after that day,
tell us.
She broke up with me on a Tuesday morning. Yeah. And I didn't contact her at all again. Like after I saw I didn't even reply the longest text. Like first, like you used the whole night.
They broke up with you via text.
Bro, the text was long, bro. It was like 8 paragraphs. I'm not even copying. So I just read it and
are you seeing what is
me? I didn't. No, but like it touched me. I'm not saying I didn't. I felt it.
It's not right.
But like, are you mad? It's like years ago.
So
like,
she called me. Seek closure.
She called me like 3 days later. Someone that broke up with me. I'm like, why are you not calling me? I'm like, child, like, what do you expect me to do? Like, am I supposed to call you? And what are we supposed to talk about? You've broken up with me. Like, that's the end of the relationship. But I mean, I didn't feel it till.
So you didn't fight for her. I mean, you really
didn't fight for your love.
I started fighting for her like let's say a month after there.
When she has moved on. Why didn't you fight for your love?
It wasn't my love. You can't break up over text and tell me it's love. That's not true love.
Depends on what she said. Depends on the reason.
Yeah. So how do you break up with somebody? I think text is like the.
Now text they break up.
Call.
I mean, I don't.
You call.
You break up in person. Please don't break up in person. I'll see. Bring this video back anytime. Please don't break up with me in person. Please, I will crumble. At your feet shall I crumble. Don't break up with me in person. I'm not even joking. Send text. Email me. Tell me that it's over. Send your friend. Don't come and meet me in person. That's not nice.
What's wrong with breaking up in person?
No.
Maybe break up with me in person. And I really like you. I beg. Don't go.
Like one time.
I just started begging.
On my knees.
Please
don't break up with me in person. Please don't break up with me in person.
We like in the space where we were together alone. When she said that, I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. So then we now walked back. We're in school, so we go back to hostel together. When we go to hostel, when she hugged me goodbye, on my head down, like,
God, no. God,
bro.
no. Break up in person. No, that's just wicked. Like, you know, when you just like ask the person out, oh, let's go for like a date and all of that. Then guys are there. They say, hey, God, I can't even mention my name. So I've been thinking what? That I don't want to do this thing again. How? I can't. Sorry.
It's not you, it's me.
Hey, that's my line. No. That's my line. It's not you, it's me. Please don't break up with me in person. No. Text me. Text. Text.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like
FaceTime me.
FaceTime.
Don't break up with me.
What's the FaceTime?
There's different. I can hang up on you and go and cry.
Okay,
I cannot. If I start running away, you know this all these like movies, but it's over. The tears don't even for my cheeks like this.
The journey from your house.
No, it's to be so long.
From the place you broke up with you to your house is going to be the longest journey ever.
No, I can have panic attack because of the way I like to love people. So please, no, that's too much.
I'm taking notes.
For
what? I can't have like a panic attack. No, please don't break up with me in person. Nah.
But like this thing is funny because I'm imagining like a physical reaction when she receives the breakup text. Like,
yes,
breakup text. My reaction.
No, like in person. Like if somebody should break up with you, like what are your emotional reaction? Like standard. How do you react to it? Like,
I think I will laugh because when something is, I don't understand something.
That's your first point.
I will first laugh. Make I know it's in the happen. Like, you understand? I will just start laughing because it is a funny world that we live. If I don't laugh, I will cry.
Yeah, so
that's the thing. I have to laugh.
It's the best option.
In public like that.
Yeah.
I have to laugh. I will laugh. Are you serious?
It doesn't need to be in public. Maybe you guys just met up and then it tells you, I'll
ask you like 3 times. Are you serious? Why?
Then you start laughing.
Yeah, you're funny, man. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why right now. And it's like, okay, because of, I'm like, okay, no problem. Is that it? Voila. So
Isaac, you go first.
No, I always process it though. Like, it's the only one's broken up with me in person.
I'll order my books.
Like, I always
then I'll talk to my driver. I pity the person that will take me home that night. I'll cry at your feet.
That's actually a very good way.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good way of
I say I didn't do anything and you broke up with me. I thought that was the perfect girlfriend. Please don't even start.
That's actually a perfect way of
my boat driver, I pity you that night. No.
People just share like their heartbreak experiences.
Every time like a relationship has ended, like I always run to my friends. Like
I always run to my friends.
First set or like
I run to my friends
group
every time. I mean, talking stage, whatever. Talking stage, when you just change his name, just like put like, let me use Dami for example. You're talking to a Dami and you're like, Dami Hearts. You just add that,
you just remove that
to Dami's name. You just start seeing his behavior.
Dami Twitter.
Like, just leave it as Dami. If I save it as Dami Arose, to Nigerian podcast.
No,
you understand?
Dami
See, please. Don't put emoji. By the time you put that emoji, it starts acting weird. So no.
You know, people don't understand how common heartbreak is. That's what used to bust my head because, bro, like I've been in a situation where my coworker, that time my day office, bro, this boy, this man, and as man, you just have to like suck it up or just be a man and just go with it.
This is the hard guy thing.
This man was going through like serious heartbreak, like but then he was just trying to be a man. He was just trying to, as they tried to do the graphics and everything, but no, just did like,
I can't understand.
You know the funny thing? I think when I showed him, somebody was now watching one TikTok, bro, just started, the video. I think this song or something, I reminded of it. Just for our people like this.
I understand perfectly.
It just burst out into tears, man. Like,
we used to have like this song.
It didn't come to work for 2 days.
No, I understand.
I've never seen a man actually feel heartbreak like that. Like,
no, I understand.
People are always saying like,
I know see other Twitter videos that guys be crying, say that girl, she broke up. You don't see those
I understand so well. Especially when you guys have like a favorite song. And it's just playing.
When there's something particular like you see every year that reminds you of that person.
Like this particular song I will listen to, I'm not mentioning the song. So when I mention the song, the person will know. I'm over you. Thank you for nothing. Anyway, so like when we listen to this song, like I just remember, stupid boy likes this song.
Yeah.
Stupid boy. What is stupid boy? Like only me, this boy is insane. Like, nah.
So like, are you the type of people that like anything that reminds you of your ex, you throw it away?
Bro, standard, man. I first go to the pictures.
Yes. Delete everything. Delete the whole folder. What do you mean?
You even keep folder.
The slightest thing. Yes, now couple folder.
You guys
you're deep,
people are doing relationship things.
Couple folder, videos, all this kind of thing. Delete everything. That your food.
What if you guys come back?
We start again from where we stopped. We start taking pictures again. Remember,
at least he might probably still have the pictures. Or yeah, so
I mean, I don't know, Sha, but like they always like come back after a few months. Let's make up. Me, I've gone. No.
That's what I'm saying. Like some men they feel them in months. Like also men immediately, baby, let's work these things out.
No, that's what I want to hear actually. Like if it's not that, because I noticed something. Yeah, we are quick to. I don't know if it's our generation. I don't know. Everybody's quick to lock up. Like if somebody fuck up, everybody's like, you know what? I can't do that. There's no, we don't have that tolerance.
Yeah.
But like for me in friendship, there's some things that my friends can do to me.
Yeah.
I'll be like, let's continue. Yeah. But like men, there's no chance. So, like everybody.
It's for me too. Like I can always, if a friend fucks up, I can always forgive them.
Yeah, I can't forgive my friends.
I don't think there's anything like friendship breakups.
There's friendship breakup.
What's the reason for?
Because I have felt friendship breakup. I can say that. I mean, one of the breakup that really hit me was when I broke up with my girlfriend. Like we stopped talking and I started crying, telling everybody that she meant the world to me. Crazy.
Wait, was it that like you guys had an issue and broke up, or you connection was?
No, we had an issue, so we broke up. So it was so hurtful to me because I've known this person for over 5 years. I mean, I have friends. It's very difficult for me.
Just 5 years.
Look outside. Look outside.
5 years, you feel am.
Yeah, I feel it for 2 weeks. So me, I'll just start.
As a childhood friend, you could go be. peace.
I don't just let people go like that. Like,
But I
I
understand.
I let people go like that.
I understand that friendship breakups can
Friendship
actually-
breakup is
not
insane.
taking.
Friendship breakups is because like it's like
If I break up with my friends now, I am not doing again.
Like you
I,
go
I
back.
don't think I can like look for new friends.
How do you break up with a friend though?
Something can happen now.
Like, do you people
So
come?
you not block each
wait,
other
wait,
now?
do you guys come to an agreement and say,
Okay, one more friend.
Alpha Isaac, I've been thinking.
Don't use me to practice, bro, please.
Alpha Isaac, I've been thinking.
use me
Most
to
times it happens like burst of emotion, like something happens. Do you remember that time where you everybody's like, that's why you have to like always try to, discuss when something hurts your
Yeah,
feelings.
so you
you don't
know
like
those
so that it
busted
doesn't build
inside,
up
yeah.
and you guys like I'm just saying to my friends, now you guys are watching this. If me and you is a forever deal, are you listening to me? We are not going anywhere.
But you
We are not going
I
anywhere.
mean, I feel like regardless, man, like friendship breakups, man, it's mostly silent and much more vocal. People just say that you've drifted apart,
Yeah.
and then
then
like
your mother will start asking of them.
Yeah,
Jesus,
I don't see that that way again.
what
What's the
of
problem?
faith?
then you just
What
start
of
saying,
ocean? No.
you start saying they're fine.
You're
and
not
everything.
talking to Naomi.
And then you just start
No.
randomly, and then just start randomly missing them and just like remembering them.
No.
I mean, I don't really feel friendship
I
breakups
actually don't
because I feel like
say, but like
I feel like with time, man, everybody will just life just keeps lifing, and then everybody has their own personal things, and then we don't plan to break up, but it just happens because of life is like that.
Breakup
Like
is so hurtful. Breakup that will move you to Jesus Christ. That's the one that did me.
no
I
cap.
became closer to my Savior because Jesus is King. What are you telling me? I started going to
Yes,
see. I said, God, take this burden away from me. Lift it off my shoulders. What are you telling me? Hey, God, I will cry. My family members will be knocking the door like, Abby, what is wrong? Tell us. Tell you what? That I fell in love and it ended in tears. How do you want me to start? Please. I cried to Jesus. My favorite song then was May His blessings store us in 1,000 generations. I will not be singing the song. I will not be crying. You say, God, please deliver
take
me.
this breakup away. Just take it away.
God, please take this burden off my shoulders.
And your family will just ask you to go and wash plate.
No, in my house, we respect heartbreak. If somebody's going through like a
yeah,
heartbreak.
So
Yeah.
you tell your family all of your relationships.
I mean, it's only my brother that went to go and tell my mommy that he broke up with his girlfriend. He did not hear the last of it. So please.
Some
No.
parents can actually be supportive, but
My parents are supportive.
most African
my
parents.
my mom, she's
My
very
dad
supportive.
would banter you.
No,
Like,
my mom would
dad
banter you and say, that's why
banter
they broke up with
So-
you.
right, so-
Yeah, she will say that.
So I had this baby that broke up with me, and then she actually seen one other guy on the estate. And then one Sunday, my dad was like, I saw your this thing with so guy. They came to church together, and I'm like, I don't need this information. Like, why the fuck are you giving me this information at this time?
I think I know them.
guy, show up, man.
Yeah, break up.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking back how our own heartbreak got her closer to God.
It brought me closer to God.
Maybe that's God's plan.
What are you telling me?
That's
No,
God's
I
plan.
knew that. No, I'm serious right now. Like, it was really serious. I started attending Bible study. I started like,
Do you still do those things?
you version, eh?
You used to do those
I
things.
still do it now because
you
if
do
another
it?
one come, I'll have to run back to my Savior. I started doing you
You have to
version,
sustain
daily
that
streaks.
relationship.
Heartbreak
Please.
with a strengthened
And
relationship.
the Bible, you say, I'm not like man. No, God's not a man that I should lie. I'll say, yes, closer to Jesus Christ. Men lie. God will not lie to me. What are you telling me? Please. No.
That's another thing. I like. That's actually the best coping mechanism towards dealing with heartbreak.
No.
Do you know the funny thing? Like when you actually heartbreaks way, heartbreak that you just think about after you just finish, you just think about making yourself better instead of being bitter.
Yes.
You
So
get, like,
why you trying
How can I improve myself? Now I start seeking validation from my friends. And what do you guys think of me? Am I a terrible person? Do I make you sad?
That's
Am
the
I an
thing.
ick?
Oh, well, that's true. My friends actually tried.
Texting my friend and asking them.
I feel like
please.
almost at that point, that's when you now start thinking about making yourself just look better, so that you make that person regret ever
No,
losing you.
when I go through my grieving period when I'm
saying like after you just try and make yourself.
The glow up phase after heartbreak.
never they ugly, they fine.
Energy.
You know they
It's sure
for
for
glow
you
up.
now.
Just they go.
The glow up is eternal.
You will see under eye bags, but
all the times,
it makes me
all the
cuter.
times I've go through like kind talking stage or
You
like
always-
serious, I go just want to go hustle,
Extra
man.
extra
I just
effort.
I don't need to go and put extra effort in my life.
I
Like,
was saying like
bruh.
when we started this podcast, that was one of the things that made me ginger for this podcast. Like this podcast was blue. This person was
Man,
this person was
my own is kind of
doing well.
difficult because you will be seeing my pictures everywhere. Blogs will be like, you go hate me, that they still hate me after. Like, why am I seeing this babe everywhere? But I'm really thankful because I don't jam them in public. Like I I don't just randomly meet them. That would be the worst.
Your ex should catch you on fresh. He has not even changed.
Make sure they drive Benz, they bus stop. You wait for bus.
Bro, yeah, he's still not better.
Are you waiting for your ride? No, he's not waiting for your ride. Don't say I'm a captain. Now what? I'm the hustle. Hey, yeah.
You don't still have a car. So the way I left in the relationship, you're still like that. So
you change hair. Okay. Something is moving for you.
If you're going through heartbreak, just or like breakup, just try and be better. Don't be bitter.
Yeah, can you know?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you not to be bitter.
Be bitter.
Sometimes, man.
I feel like
fight against them. If you see them in the bus stop, drag their hair.
Get closer to God.
That's being better.
Now work on yourself. Just be a better person as well. I feel like there's so much psychological factor inside heartbreak that you just need to just at that point just distract yourself.
I mean, some
people say like, oh, distracting yourself doesn't work or it shouldn't work. But I feel like at some point you just need to like work on yourself. Just focus on being a better person. I just don't think about the relationship, man. There's some people that like to just. I feel like you should also go out, be with friends, talk to friends,
be with your
actually
friends.
Accompany yourself, like get things done, things that habits that you probably left in the relationship before the relationship. Pick up new skills, just kind of like distract yourself.
I should also add that when you're dating somebody, you should learn how to balance your life. Because when Abigail, say you are the one. When I start dating, when that time, like when we start dating, like you just put your attention to this guy. I really think that's really nice. Balance. Keep your friends there, your family there. So when you guys, break up, there will always be
this guy say learn new skills. So like, what if it's a breakup that turned you to tech bro?
I swear to God. Don't you hear when artists like heartbreak song and everything will make them.
You not use the baby voice note.
You not use the baby voice note.
Amales understand. Oh Jesus, that song. I'm like, Amales understand hit tag. My God, every time, bro, evergreen.
Like, the heartbreak gave them. If you listen to Melvito and Gabsy, bro, it's just the right. Gabsy just always write about in heartbreaks. Like still thinking about you, everything. I must be strong, bro. Like everything and. Now it's they give them make sure.
They are looking at me like souvenirs. What are you telling me?
So like, sometimes the heartbreaks can be a blessing. Be a blessing in disguise.
Actually,
I wanted to ask you guys: do you think like the cause of the heartbreak hurts? Like the heartbreak hurts by the cause of the heartbreak? Like for example, if I cheat on you, or if I just break up with you based on say he's not used me, like do you think it will hurt more?
I mean, without reason.
Are you saying infidelity? Like breakups kind of like through infidelity hurts more than the ones that like maybe you guys just grow out of each other separate ways and stuff.
Yeah. Growing out of each other safe.
Infidelity is worse because at some point that you think this person will ever cheat on you or do you this.
I think growing out of each other because like
no, that one is like it's like mates and it's like a mutual belief. I feel like no, I think that one is mutual belief. Like it's like you guys just agreed, you had a conversation, you know that okay, this will be better for us in our separate lives. But then you just need to be an understanding partner, man. You need to understand that okay,
you're breaking my heart and I should understand.
No. You need to there's sometimes where no, chill now. Let me finish now. Let me land, bro. So there's sometimes where like people will just at that point, at that stage in their life, they're not just ready for a relationship, and they think at this point, I would be better off alone than in a relationship. In the sense of maybe they can have like problems just going on in their separate life. Somebody can be grieving their dead parent or something, or just no. It might look like you can be there, but you can't cope with the burden that comes with a relationship.
Including
so you just need to be understanding enough to know that okay, your partner needs this space from you. Or the relationship as a whole. So you need to also be that. You can still be friends and everything. And you're friends, there can be a possibility of you guys coming back at that stage.
Yeah.
But like in the sense of like, see, you get some kind of problems with plenty for this life where relationships have no fit day for you. God. Like not only God features the like.
I also do feel like you should like be nicer with your breakups, you know?
Mm-hmm.
People should be nice. People are not nice.
Aside
that, like just a nice breakup.
Like nice breakups. How do you do nice breakups?
Yeah, like you don't have to be mean.
Just say how do you break up?
How do I break up? Have I broken? I don't think I've broken anybody's heart before, have I?
That's what I don't like. I don't like lies. I don't like lies.
You can't even read Nigerian JC. You're rapping.
Super Falcon.
You're rapping.
So let me see. How do you break up with people?
How is nice? Like, what is nice breakup?
There's a nice breakup. Like, You know, like it's not just working. Would you like to get ice cream later?
I'm dead.
Like, yes.
Yeah, I would throw the ice cream on your head.
Honestly, let's still talk. Like I don't want to. I wish you well in life.
So you stay friends with your ex?
No, I don't. Please.
You don't?
I do not.
Are you like enemies with your ex?
Not enemies, but don't come to me.
Why people always fighting with their exes? I
Hey,
don't understand
chill.
that.
Why are we friends? Like, you broke up with me, man. Like, fuck off.
You guys now. Anyway, for me, like most of my,
Depends on how
it's
many
always like
ex,
mutual
man.
benefits.
The only time like, I
Mutual-
stay friends with my ex is when, like, obviously there's still something going on. Like, not
Ah.
something going on. Do you get?
Are you
But
friends with your
no,
ex now?
My last ex, no, we don't talk anymore.
The other one before that.
No,
The one you made this year.
I don't have any.
The one of last week.
Jesus Christ.
I
Why
just
you?
want to know.
No.
You know, the funny thing, like me on the other hand, when high and bad, I'm still very cordial with all of them. Like you get like relation, maybe it just didn't happen, it just didn't work out. Like
Bye.
all this ones of like more.
Yeah, bury the hatchet.
Yeah, I still have one I talk to.
One time, yeah, I was talking to some girl, yeah, and then she saw that I follow her ex, and I'm like, he's a chill guy, like we used to play football where we used to, and then she's like, I should block him, I should inherit the beef, I should inherit the
Because you
Nah,
concern you.
You get it for anything, like I go see the guy, like how far, like we still, how am I supposed to be inheriting beef, like what's like you get? So I don't know why like people are always like fighting me. That I'm not going to lie, there's some toxic relationships, there's some ones that like, you really need to delete this person from your life.
Yes.
Like you
Yes.
really
Yes.
need to cut this person off. So I'm
Confirm.
saying it might work for him, it might not work for you. But obviously me from talking stage or from just speaking, I can tell that this person is going to be toxic. So I will even reach that point of being in a relationship with them.
Yeah.
But maybe all those red flags were looking like green flags, and then when you're not in the relationship,
Yeah, I never see them.
you
You
never
never
see
see
them.
red flags?
It does the fly my. I can.
Is that why you're angry?
I mean-
Love is blind.
Is that why you're angry?
No, this love is blind,
love
but
is blind.
it's just like, you know, it's not that bad. I'm always
Love
like,
with your head.
love with your
See,
head.
love
though.
with your
It's not
head.
easy to love your head, child. I can't even like emotions be doing more than logic these days.
That's
I
why,
can't
like,
remember.
did you study psychology? So what's the psychological factor behind it?
Bro, don't even bring me. Yeah, I don't know where that certificate
Oh,
is.
this guy-
I don't know what they taught me. I
Then
can't remember what
we
they taught
school
me.
fees. Oh.
Look at me from psychology to podcasting. Is that not great? That's not great.
Funny. About chemistry to content. Funny. But like I'm finding out that guys actually feel heartbreak. Like what do you guys do? Do you like
Let me tell you what it is here. Let me tell you what it is here.
because women, me, I can splurge. I can just like
You know-
start buying stuff out of
You know the way,
love
you know the way,
money, no.
you know the way, like you'd say you go to your friends and then you talk about it and stuff. Or more like, you know, men, like it's kind of like superficial. So when men are talking about heartbreaks to their friends, they'd rather just go, or more like things don't just align. As it could just be like one kind of superficial conversation. Or don't worry, go like the other babes day. Don't worry, don't really. But inside for their
Until you
room,
break up
they
with your
just
body. With that body. I heard that for guys, there's this thing I say the one that got away. Everybody has the one that got away.
yes,
from
now niggas they fumble bodies that bro. There's a way when you fumble a body, like when you fumble a baby, you just want to like you just need to be blaming yourself. Even if she's wrong, even if she's the one that's toxic, you just need to blame yourself. Like the shorty is just so bad that you just be the one blaming yourself. That like God, like I fumbled this body.
So
like, I
you
really
guys
did
have
mess
the
up.
one that got away. You have the one that
I
got
have the
away.
one I got away, you know.
Wow, there's the one that got
I don't have
away.
me. I'm the prize.
I'd rather not
You
speak.
know, I like that. You
I'd rather not
know, let them know.
But like in terms of how most men actually deal with heartbreaks, so just they're mostly alone, and you know. I feel like most men are much more comfortable talking about those kind of
Should I
situations.
tell you how toxic male friendships can be? Especially in Lagos. So you're crying to your guys that your babe broke up with you, and somebody in that group is probably like sleeping with the babe already.
Okay. Okay, so.
It's funny, if Isaac tells me,
Okay.
if he tells me, Omo, they don't go their separate ways. Like, how big would they dump you? Like, so make actually just say, almost as they dump you, they'll turn into cruise. They'll laugh at you. They'll use your pain to laugh at you.
Okay,
like,
so you know, like want your ex to date somebody in your brotherhood, or how do you guys call this friendship squad or something?
I'll be like, you will leave this place.
No, I'm
Which kind of person is
asking.
that?
You don't. It's not.
Why? If you see, once I broke up with a babe, bro, you can be guys with her, you can be talking to her, but that you guys now take it beyond friendship. That's
what if they're actual soulmates?
I don't give
Yeah, like what if you are the one that bring them together?
Yeah, I like your ex.
You
so I'm
cut
my
it.
ex
If I see you
did
talking
it.
to my ex, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
that be for you. Is it the same thing for you?
Me, man, I don't know, man.
So if you hear them,
I've actually been in that kind of situation before.
Man.
My guy and my ex, they started the round 4. You know the funny thing then? Like I knew fun and I was just playing dumb. I just wanted to be honest, I think I'm so much of a chilled guy that like I really didn't mind. But then all I just wanted was the respect that okay, people should yam me and stuff. You know the funny thing, like he didn't have the guts to tell me for like 3 weeks and stuff. Like we they play football, like we they go class together.
I don't know this
everything.
message, that's messed up.
You don't know, we they chill, like everything. Like I was just like trying to like play dumb, and inside me they pay me, but like I just felt like I'll give him benefit of that to actually come clean.
Was
and
like
they actually
guy?
did.
I'm talking your guy.
Yeah.
So what now happened?
He actually did. You know the funny thing, like our friendship group, like all of us like knew. We knew, and it was just like a situation of where everybody kind of knew, but you go mind your business. You're not in your place to talk.
Yeah.
So like, he just didn't know how to approach and come up to me and say, me and this way we've been talking for a minute and everything. The relationship no last,
funny.
No last,
this thing that you just said, you know last. They do my head, right? It do me ding ding for it.
You know last, but like at the same time, I was just like, yeah.
We're happy that it didn't last, kind of.
I wasn't happy, but like I felt like it should have come earlier, but it still didn't take the fact that he actually still came to me to have the conversation.
Why do you think it didn't last?
I don't know for them. I didn't ask her. Like, I just heard that it wasn't going on anymore.
I wouldn't even care. Like,
I didn't really care. I just wanted the respect. Like, even if she didn't come to tell me, because you're my guy, like, me and I weren't really talking, but we're just like hi and bye.
In my own situation, she was the one that told me. No, the guy had told me, and then she told me like she texted me like 2 days after that. Oh, this is. I mean, I was actually like I didn't care, but in my mind I'm like, bro, let me not catch this guy outside.
Are you serious? It's like
you just act like you don't care.
That's crazy.
So
man.
you would let your friend date your ex?
You should go and see why I left.
See this, believe me.
You see, actually one particular one. Don't go there. Except he has changed you. Me, I will advise you. Come to me.
But like that person might actually not be good for your friend.
So happy for
I think
you.
Pay me
what if you are the problem?
Maybe I'm the problem. Yeah. I'll work on myself. I cannot be the problem forever. I'll be constant working. So if you want to date my ex, and my friend, like let me see, because I have like this type of friend I put on this very high, pedestal. Let me see. She will not do it. They will not try it. You must not try it.
You can't be too sure, man.
No, she will not do it.
People be doing things these days.
She will not do it. Let's leave it at that.
That's what you think. You think you know people until you don't know them.
Why do you want to date? You know how I felt. How this person made me feel.
But is there a time for healing? Like, is there a time?
No.
Like, what do you Isaac now? Like you they feel like months later. Me like right now, that time, that point, that period.
It's not as if that months later. It's not as if like I'll still feel it too. Like me, the thing is like I'll have to like process it.
Yeah.
For some time, then I'll forget. Then when I start seeing like our pictures, maybe like there's this particular ex that they always retweeting our pictures to my TL. Even as last week, I saw a picture on my TL.
Tell us.
I'm not telling you anything.
After the show.
I know nobody's saying anything. Someone even sent to my DM and like, I'm a guy. If let's say you miss out on it.
The really funny thing, that's my favorite coping mechanism. She has gone to become a better body. So now he's the one feeling it.
Bro, a better body.
A better body. So like he's the one feeling it now. That's why when you're going through heartbreak, just focus on yourself.
Oh God.
Be better, don't be bitter.
Be better. For me, I don't think there's a time for me because for the first 2 weeks. 2
weeks ago, it's hard.
Your devotional.
There was one time I stopped like talking to somebody and I will go to work and I will just be crying. And my colleagues would be laughing like crazy. Like, yeah, it happened to all of us. Let's share it. So they kept sharing their experience. I'm like, okay.
You talk about it.
Yes, I do talk about like my heartbreak. I don't.
Like you've actually going through it.
Yes, I talk about it a lot.
Guy like
I write in my journal.
I'll swallow it, man. Like
I will do voice recording.
That's another thing. That's another form of coping mechanism for heartbreak. Like you know what you would do, yeah. If this person made you cry, video yourself crying.
Yeah, cringe.
Literally, video yourself crying.
Makes me remember one of my friends.
I swear, if you're watching this here, I actually like it might work for you. It might work for you. It might not work for another person. But like,
video yourself crying.
Video yourself crying every single time this person made you cry.
Video yourself crying. Truly, everybody say, "Oh my God, that's so cringe." Man, do it so you can look at you were embarrassing. look at your embarrassment. Are you proud of yourself? Looking at the catarrh coming out of your nose, this kind of thing. So I video myself coming out. Abigail, don't ever try to sing in your life. Like, this is rubbish. So there's no time for me. I just like try to, like I try, talk about it, do what I have. If you to block the person for that time being. Anybody will pay me, self join. So I block you, I don't talk to your friends anymore because that connection is going to be PTSD. Let's not even go there. So I just try.
That's another funny thing, though. If you just go meet your babe, your guy babe, say, Alpha, our wife, you don't know that they broke up.
I can never be their wife. So that's it. But there's no time for me because sometimes you just remember, you're like, hey, how I wish it.
Actually, I think there's no time. Like, even like for after a year, you can still be thinking of person.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Possible.
I feel funny things are like, you might actually like get back together when you go back to seek closure.
No, that kind.
I actually believe in closure.
No, they happen for a year.
I actually believe in, because like, you actually need that sense of resolution.
No.
You get.
I've been looking for an excuse to text this baby. You like say you don't give me an excuse now.
That is better body.
That's a better body.
Let me go and find closure.
I don't believe
in
closure. Let's be honest.
What's going to be subject?
I believe in closure.
No, I don't.
Because bro, like you actually need that sense of resolution.
I mean, like we spoke about the whole breakup thing. Oh, we're breaking up. That's it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like, the moment you guys break up, like, emotions are heightened. So you guys are not clearly communicating. You guys are fighting, basically.
Oh no, it's to trigger me.
It's just like a sense of understanding and acceptance. I feel like closure is sometimes needed.
Yeah, it actually is.
But like in public, not in the house.
You could just go back. You go back to being inside each other.
Like, let's go somewhere.
Yeah, that kind of closure, man, different. So
you just reflect on the relationship and then just like focus on like your personal growth and like, what you've done to become better and like.
You people are very healthy. That means you're a very healthy person today too. Since the talk I said now, you talk about
it's a sense of understanding.
What
like,
have you
just
learned during this our time apart?
Exactly, like it's needed. Like, what have you learned about yourself?
I promise you guys will get married.
That's interview for promotion. Which one is what have you learned? I don't
know. No, now, like it's. I believe in the concept of closure.
So what's doing the closure? You now catch feelings again.
It's possible.
That means people are probably meant to be.
It's meant to be.
From a toxic relationship, I now want to come on.
I mean, what is a toxic relationship to
I don't think you seek closure from a toxic relationship.
I don't know if the person is. How will I explain? A toxic relationship is when the person isn't like, it doesn't.
You know that this person is genuinely bad for you.
Yes, exactly.
You know that this person is genuinely. But like the type of relationship where you seek closure is that.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
the type of relationship where you seek closure is ones that like people just felt that like at that point in life the relationship just couldn't continue.
Yeah.
These are ones that like probably because of like personal differences or some things. Conversations will do everything. Like communication is actually just the best, man. Just have that understanding and focus on like, okay, what did you self-searching, self-improvement, self-development in yourself.
Self-improvement.
Exactly, like, bruh.
Improve. It's not easy.
You guys on the Spotify Q&A, please make sure you and also tweet at us # Nigerian podcast.
Yeah.
But I forgot to mention that earlier.
Please tweet
at us and Twitter Abbietayo. She will probably reply. Probably not.
I'll probably reply. I'll reply. I'm serious.
Whatever.
I think
you guys should tweet at us, and you can just tweet us how you cope to it.
Also share your story because we cannot really say for everybody how they cope. We can only speak for ourselves, our friends. Even our friends, we don't even know their deepest.
Yeah. Like Isaac now, he did from like say deep.
Isaac is. I feel like he's going to text that babe. Honestly,
I won't text. I know the next babe I'm going to text.
This episode,
funny, funny.
Yeah, I won't go see closure.
Funny.
I know where to find closure. I'm trying to open something. I'm not closing anything.
Okay.
Another concept is breaks in a relationship. I'm not breaks.
What do you do? That thing.
What do you guys think about breaks in a relationship?
If you say you want to take a break from me, you want to break up with me. There's no two way.
What do you mean?
If I tell you I want to take a break,
I don't.
I can't even say it on this podcast. Please, let's not even start.
No.
If I say I want to take a break,
I think it's possible. Like I can actually like say, okay, like life is beating me. Like I don't have money. Like I'm really struggling with life. Like I just need a break from everything. Like I just need a break from like
you
relationship.
trigger my
like,
friend.
Do you get like? it's possible like to just ask for a break. So I don't know why you don't fancy the concept. And do you know the funny thing? Some people in that break too, yeah. You know the funny thing, when you not come back, yeah, it can be like some sort of closure when you're coming back in the break.
So you learn from the break.
You will learn from the break. That's the thing, like, people should have it. I don't think about breaks, man. Breaks. As long as you set.
Why can't we learn?
You now meet somebody.
No. That's one thing about breaks. Breaks, you like set a limit. You set a time limit. That, okay, we're not going to, just be all up. You guys can be friends during the break.
Siri, set time for 27 December. When we come back together.
I want to go on a 4 weeks break. A month break. Then during that month, I want you to tell me what you're going to expect from the relationship, what you're expecting from me in the relationship, what you want me to do.
And as I
feel like
you tell your this or this ones.
Your exes are not bad people. Or is that you are not a bad person? One of the two. This is I've never heard about it in my life.
Everything's all about conversations, to be honest, man. Like just communication. And obviously you need to learn about yourself as well as your partner and understanding each other. Like.
I never seen
like once I see break in the text, like any other thing you type inside.
I don't think people have actually had problems in the way that like a relationship is part. There's some people in that like they'll actually be trying to revive a relationship, but their partner is just going through it with life.
Yes.
And like the relationship just came out. You know, when they say right person, wrong time.
Okay.
So like that's literally like what breaks and like closure.
I think the problem I have is I always want to try to fix people. So I don't think I don't see the need for space. Like I always want to be there.
He's always giving pick me, choose me, love me. In my own, I'm like, I can be there for you. I can stand by.
So when somebody asks you if your partner, she like, maybe is just going through like he really doesn't have a job right now, like life is just like lifing, and it feels like no matter how much he opens up to you about it, you just can't really help him as much as he needs a space from everything.
I did not hear anything after it really just.
You get like
I did not hear anything after he doesn't have a job right now. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I did not hear anything after.
There are problems, man. That like you people don't even know.
Okay, so what's the? I don't think. Am I
a relationship?
Is it the one asking for it? Like
yes, now like he's just asking. But then
am I supposed to leave him at that point?
At that point, yeah, maybe you just maybe.
No now.
I said that listen to this episode and you understand me, please. Explain to this too.
Okay, so he's telling me that he wants a break from me because it doesn't. God,
I won't leave you.
I don't know if I can leave you at that point.
That's a sad moment.
Yeah.
I won't be wicked if I leave you at that point.
Yeah,
when they say no, you get like a break is not necessarily you leaving the person. It's just you living the dynamics of a relationship and being a friend in need.
Okay,
at that
I want
stage.
to ask you something. So like
do you understand me?
During breaks now, what changes? While break, but we're still talking. So what changes?
The dynamics of a relationship.
So we're not. What are we not doing again? We're not going on dates again.
I be like,
you're not doing. So what's at the point of the break? Why are we still talking?
You're not sending money again, okay?
Finish. You're not what?
You're not doing things that you do in a relationship, but you're just being a friend to that person and a friend in need. You're just being there for that person at that point and helping in other aspects of their lives.
I don't know if I can answer this now until it happens to me.
Yeah.
I have so much to say. I don't think we'll leave here because I'm so confused. Because if we're still talking, then we're still basically
maybe
dating.
you should invite me in 3 years when my eyes have opened to the world and ask me my take on heartbreak. I think I'll be able to answer that better. Especially this particular one where you say you guys leave each other
and come back.
But what if you guys are married?
Will they actually go on breaks in marriage?
You get I've heard of people go and they'll actually and even with the part of when people go to therapy, marriage counselor. And so that's
Is that a break?
Not really necessarily a break, but it can also be a time where you just reflect. Marriage is you are there for life, man. You are both willing to put in the effort to work on it.
These days it's not for life.
Remember I told you that these days it's just
there's so many marriage breakups these days.
Bro, divorce is around man. It's in the air, man. You just catch everybody.
Bro, I've never seen. I met somebody that actually been through 3 divorces in life. Bro, and this guy,
you shouldn't be married, man.
This guy never reached 45.
Just in this situationship, they go.
Bro, you just get married, they go.
Hope he's not doing wedding for everyone.
Yeah, in parents every time. Every time introduction.
I mean, some people are not lucky when it comes to things of the heart.
Some people just can't love, man. I feel like there are people that cannot. Sorry?
Everybody has the ability to love.
Yeah, but probably a romantic affiliation, romantically, some people cannot just.
Yeah, I like love stories.
I love love. I love
happy ending. My God.
Through 3 divorces, you are the problem.
No. Okay, maybe.
3.
3. It might actually be the problem, you know.
Hope this guy doesn't watch it.
But you've gone through 3 different relations. Are you not the problem? Are you not the problem?
Let's talk about that.
What do you mean?
Who told you I've been in 3 years?
How many have you been? You mentioned like 4 ex while we were here.
Child, I don't know.
One ex.
I've been hearing like that one. Not the other better body. The better body before then. I heard you.
My next relationship is my last.
Who is she? She's very actually.
She knows now.
Oh, chill.
Let's not go too far. We'll come back in 3 years time.
Funny.
For me too.
But like,
She knows now. She knows.
but like, you're working towards that good, healthy relationship.
Obviously, like if I should be in a relationship with you, I see you as somebody capable of being in.
So you're not in a relationship.
I'm not in a relationship.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we are talking about. Me, Dami, healthy relationship. Come and learn how to be a better person. That's what's up, guys.
But when I say if you're not willing to work on yourself, no problem. Like, you know, funny, like that's one thing about dynamics of a relationship or heartbreaks as a whole. Like, there's always something new. There's always something new in a relationship. Like, there's always going to be problems, marriage, everything. So you even think you fully understand it until you enter one new relationship. They will teach you something new. Talking stage, you learn something.
Teaching.
You always learn.
That's teaching.
You always learn.
Sorry, talking about talking stage. You guys talked about breakup in talking stage.
Nah. Let's not even start there. Talking stage breakup. Okay, I'll say one. Like, God of mercy. Like, you know when you're talking
Don't worry, take your time. Take a deep breath.
This is therapy.
Okay, let's see. Talking stage breakup. Let's see. Ooh, I just want to tell you from the beginning. Just clarify. Man, ask questions. Are we talking so that we can be in a relationship?
Oh,
Communicate.
Not the one that only you be talking to yourself. Very delusional like me. Don't be like me.
You just think you are just.
Are we talking? Are we talking to date? Are we talking to like date? Because I feel like talking stage is dating. Because you're dating the person, getting to know somebody. So like, so many people don't know. Like, they don't. This is the thing. You're always breaking up because you don't know where you stand. Like, ask questions. Are we talking? Like, are we dating?
Some people can see it as summer fling.
Man,
some sort.
Ask questions. Don't see anybody that is calling you after 11 p.m. Block them.
You know the funny thing?
Don't call me after.
You know the funny thing about talking stage is that like when you guys have talked, you've actually like been calling each other, been speaking each other for like 3 weeks period now. Like everything is just so nice. Like you actually see yourself dating this person. You're getting to know them, their family, everything. And like us now, we be delusional. We be delusional. From that 3 weeks, you don't need to think about marriage. You don't need, I don't need to think about to move to the person's city. You get like everything is ready. You stars, everything, clouds already aligning, and like something just fucks up, and it just like something just happens, and then it just doesn't work out, and then it's just like heartbroken again. Because your mind has gone far. Yes,
no. What when like you guys are talking and the baby just tell you that Dami.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, I'm excited about it. And she's like, oh Dami, I just like your company. Not like I want to date you, actually. After that 3 months. Now, look at it from my point of view.
You know the funny thing? That's why like I actually like I follow you in the sense of communicating from the beginning.
Yeah, it's always communicate from the beginning.
See, shorty, I want to give you love and attention.
That's what's
I want to move it.
I know,
not
that's
like you are just talking and just assuming that
Please ask what are we doing?
What are we asking?
Anybody that shame me for asking what we are doing, it's better than finding out when that time you start crying. Just ask, what are we doing? Are we talking to get to know? Are we talking to
I have a long list of messages to send.
Are we talking to seek job opportunities? You don't know.
So what if you are talking to different people?
I don't know. I cannot really focus on
one by one.
I can't really focus on plenty people.
I don't understand how people do those things, you know, like focusing on different people.
Bro, they say don't put all your eggs in one basket.
So you've been in a situation where you've been like in a...
Yes, no.
I don't think I can focus on
different. Like when I know I'm ready to get in a relationship.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. That talking stage is for, I want to date this guy. So everybody, please stay away. If it does not work out fine, I'll come and meet you. But now, Parkwell, let me focus on this guy. That's how it is.
But I think that was very painful, Sha. If you focus on just one person at a talking stage and then you shift all your potentials.
Yeah.
Rise again. You people don't know how to dust your body and rise. You're wasting time. Stand up.
You know,
stand up.
You know that thing like just like random, like just like support system during heartbreak, like in the sense of support system during heartbreak is like having friends, man. Having that.
No, have friends.
You know the funny thing, yeah? In some situations, have you guys seen this? Have you guys had this shoulders to ride on, dick to ride, shoulders to cry on, dick to ride on? All those male besties, the male besties that was because of the end of the relationship.
Let's not talk about male besties.
As they are vulnerable, as they are in your feelings
really
like this.
nice.
Give us this gist.
We're bestie.
Who's your male bestie?
And the male bestie.
See those guys fear them.
So you have
Before you know, like they don't they console, say heartbreak. Next thing they are kissing.
It's really weird.
They
You know what happens all the time.
You have shoulders cry on.
Some men are respectful. What are people talking about?
See, obviously, like, there's some men that actually like keep you platonically, actually be there for you. But there's some men that like they're actually
Are you like that? Speak for yourself right now. Are you a shoulder to cry on and a dick to ride on? Say that right now. Is that what you are?
It depends on the situation. It depends on the person. It depends on the dynamic of our relationship. Obviously, like that also like I'm not even lying to you. There's some female friends that like if you be sumo me, go up.
Bro, have you ever had breakup?
She get like
breakup pussy. Have you ever had it before?
Breakup message.
Breakup pussy.
Breakup coochie. I cannot relate to that.
Up there.
Heartbreak coochie.
Up there.
It ain't warm.
Top tier. Top tier.
Breakup coochie.
Strongly advised.
That marrying shit. That guy I always told you I don't like him. I don't like him. You don't give a kiss.
He never liked you. Like
he never liked you. I thought I didn't like that
because you were in love. You know that kind of.
Yeah, let's enter my room. Yeah, come to my. I told that guy.
And she wake up tomorrow and she said that I do really want to do this, and they'll get back together. And she told her boyfriend that you were there. And problem, another problem. You see it.
If you're like that, man, don't be like that. Don't be like that.
It has, don't be a shoulder to cry.
If you're looking for a shoulder to cry, I'm your guy, man.
You're looking for a shoulder to carry. We're gonna go take some shots. You know, hey, I'm there for you. Come on, cry to me.
You go out, you get
That's
drunk.
That's what's up, guy. Don't sit down in one place and be crying for too long. Stand up.
Yeah, so
stand up.
We've got to the end of this episode. And first, what message you have for people that are going through heartbreaks right now? Me, I've told you, man, just work on being a better person and don't be bitter. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame the person. Just let it go, man. Move on. Let time heal you and stuff. And just like work on yourself. Be better. Don't be bitter.
What message do I have for people that are going through heartbreak right now?
And please cry a lot too. If you need to cry, cry.
Cry if you want to. Cry.
That time when I saw Isaac crying, I was like,
bro, you've never seen me cry. I would never cry over a baby.
What's wrong with crying during that?
I don't have an issue, but I'll never cry over a baby.
You never jam.
You never tell us say you never jam. You guys say you never jam. Drop in the comments, you never jam. Isaac, you never jam. That's what's up.
I won't jam because my neck is forever, so
hey, word, God, please.
You never anything. That's what everybody thinks.
Please, I'm thinking that now because I'm seeking first the kingdom of God. Every other thing comes. The good relationship comes after, please.
Is that your advice for them? Seek
my
God
advice,
after.
No, like my advice for you now is just to like.
How do you stay resilient?
Please cry. Go and get a journal and write while you are crying. Like write, oh my God, I don't like what did you do. And I know there's one Isaac out there that broke somebody's heart.
Bro,
there's an Isaac there. There's an Isaac. There's a Tunde. Why did you do that? Now, girl, because my advice is for girl, because I don't know how boys feel when they break up. Write down.
Yeah.
Right. Just keep on writing. Talk to your friends. Joke about it, laugh about it, think about the good times. Then delete those pictures.
Don't delete it. Seek closure. You can still come back.
My own advice.
Don't seek any closure. Go the way you are. If you are seeking closure, look at this wig. That's the only thing you should seek. That's the only thing you should seek. 5x5, 4x4. That's the only thing you should seek.
Closures are nice.
I'm sorry, you can't seek any closure. This is what you should seek. Thank you.
My own advice, if you're a babe, call me. That's it. Shoulder to cry on, standard.
Shoulder to cry on.
Standard.
If you have that shoulder to cry on, nigga, he doesn't really care about you.
Yeah, truly. You heard what Ari said? You collect. Please, don't drag into their side.
But it's not good. Don't take advantage of their vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
But if you have...
Please end this episode.
And you guys should tell me why it's a crime to date somebody in this brotherhood.
It's a crime.
It's a crime, please. You can find love anywhere.
I'm going to see my guy, they see you inside out.
Bro, you get...
And what if they are celibate?
Come on now. Are we playing?
I know the kind of friends I have.
I know the kind of friends
What if they are celibate, please?
Bro.
Are we playing here?
That's why many of you have not found love, because that person that you want to date is in the friendship group. Go ahead, yeah.
So
go ahead,
text my guy's ex. Well, no.
Yeah, no, Isaac. Where that ex number, sir?
What's that Twitter? You know she just posted a new picture. Bye.
I sure hate this guy.
Buddy.
Oh, dear.
Well, yeah, we've got to the end of today's episode. Make sure you subscribe and like this video on YouTube. Subscribe.
Is there?
Follow us on everywhere. Follow Abbietayo. Follow us on Nigerian.
Yeah, follow me,
podcast.
Abbietayo, on your side.
On your side, you find that easily, man. And we also put everything in the episode description. So you guys should just make sure you interact on the Spotify Q&A. Follow us on everywhere. Peace out.
Bye, guys.